All right, folks, it was a little rumbly across West Virginia and Ohio on Monday, and that's because there was a magnitude 3.3 earthquake 14 miles beneath the surface, and it was very close to Chesapeake, Ohio, and it happened at 4:39 p.m. Now, you might be wondering how common or rare are earthquakes in West Virginia? Each of these dots indicates through history where earthquakes have happened across the state. So you have a concentration in the southern coal fields, along the Ohio-West Virginia line, and across the eastern panhandle. Believe it or not, there have been 2 earthquakes in the state of West Virginia this year alone. There was a magnitude 2.3 earthquake, that was in Richwood on February 10th, and one in Falling Springs in the eastern panhandle July 21st. Most of the earthquakes are magnitude 2.5 to 4.5. And we do have an intersection where we do have plates that are combining to help instigate earthquakes, but very light in nature, because we have a fold and thrust belt across the New River Gorge Valley. So that particular earthquake that hit Ohio was not associated with that belt. Instead, we have an extensive earthquake history across Ohio for a different reason. We'll get to that in a second. But notice we've had some in Columbus, Cincinnati, all the way up into parts of Cleveland. Now, there were 2 very close to where the one in Chesapeake, Ohio hit. One was in 1979 and one was in 1983. So in Ohio, though, it is due to the weakness of the North American continental crust. There are different fault zones in Ohio, and that's the reason why we have earthquakes. Also in the periphery of the New Madrid seismic zone. The largest in Ohio was Anna, near the town of Anna back in 1937, and that was a magnitude 5.4. It's a logarithmic scale, so as you go from 2 to 4, you can exponentially increase the amount of energy that is released by these earthquakes. It was a minor one on Monday, and let's hope that any going forward are minor and don't cause any destruction or damage. Chief Meteorologist Chad Merrill for Newswatch.